Hello, Mandy. Thank you for viewing this video and forwarding this to anybody else that needs to see it. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks on how to increase your online presence, increase your revenue, your leads online, and also is to compare your website to a local competitor's website and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them to generate those leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So whatever I talk about here, definitely use yourself on your own end, on the back end of your website. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, feel free to call me, text me, email me. But either way, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on the actual video, that helps me get better making some of these videos for local businesses. All right, so let's get to it. So first we said content. So you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition number of keywords needed on your website. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, in your website, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. And you guys obviously doing a very good job already. Got a beautifully laid out website here, a lot of content, keywords. I would just think about increasing those keywords, not only in Liberty area, but also think about how to dominate the greater KC area to generate those leads and grow your business. So as we talked about content, in Google, HVAC is some services that you provide. So I chose that, HVAC Services Kansas City. And here's what comes up when someone does that search, a consumer does that search. First, a lot of times they see ads that some could invest in later. This is the ad as well. This is a map pack with citations. I'll talk about that in a minute. But we call these organics here. So when someone does a search, the goal is to be on the first page of an organic search. As you scroll down in the Kansas City area, you can see you're not on the first page, but you could very easily do some things to get on this first page when you talk about HVAC services in Kansas City or any other services that you guys provide. You heard that saying, a good place to hide a dead body is page 2 or 3 of Google. Consumers just don't go to page 2 or 3 looking for a certain product or service. So the goal is to be on that page 1, right in front of the consumers. So speaking of the content and keywords, this is a tool. It's called Ahrefs that we use to do a deep dive in websites. And this is your website link here. Here's your numbers. So for you have 110 keywords within your website. That's giving you some search volume. So I would, look at the high search volumes. Definitely keep those in your website. You keep all these keywords in your website, but you could take some other keywords that your competitors are using. That's those buyer intent, generic keywords, HVAC services, plumbing services, and steal those in your website to give you that push volume. This is a great one here, climate, heating, and cooling, giving you a lot of push volume at thousands. So, definitely focus on the high volume keywords to steal in your website. Just comparing that to your competitors' website. Here's your competitor's website, Midwest Heating. As you can see, they are number 1 right here. We don't really look at lists like Angie's List, Expertise, because people go to a local business when they're looking for a certain product or service. So that's them there. And this is their website. Good laid out website too as well, but definitely beatable. Definitely could outrank them. They're doing some good things. And here's their numbers. So here's their website here. So they have 257 keywords. So they have a little bit more keywords than you do. And you just do a deep dive in their keywords. Like even though they're Midwest, but we're in the Midwest, so you could use some of those keywords, put those in your website to help you with that search volume as well. So anything that applies to you, buyer intent keywords, think about those and steal those into your website. So we'll go back to your analytics here. So next I talked about backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where you find one website linking to another website. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So think of it as a popularity contest. The more backlinks you have, the better. But keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. You want to have other websites of HVAC, cooling, heating, plumbing, air, electric linking to your website. Doesn't help you if a restaurant or a doctor's office, lawyer's office website links to your website. Just doesn't give you push or trust power with Google. So for you have 414 backlinks. Good start there with 94 different reference domains. But just comparing that to your local competitor's website, here's them, Midwest Heating. They have over 2,000 backlinks. So this is giving them a lot of search volume, a lot of push power with 88 different reference domains. So some things to get closer to them, increase your backlinks, get closer to them, and also increase your keywords, and that will help you outrank them. And then finally, we have citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly with your Google business profile. So they help you rank in this map pack here, which is very important for local businesses to be in this map pack, and that could generate huge amounts of revenue. And you want to be in the top 3 or 4. Sometimes there's 4 here. But citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Social media accounts work well as well. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you could outrank them in this map pack here. So as your content, your backlinks, and citations, they come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why it's important and so worth it. So I'm not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that you would generate a pretty decent revenue just by outranking your competitors. And there's also many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do for a living. I created this video for you to help you generate those leads online. But if you find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, you feel free to reach out to me. I can help you with that and with some more information, or we can talk about your goals, and I can do research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback with this video, that'll help me. Again, my name is Travis with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. My door is always open. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for listening. Good luck and have a great day.